Rock-eaters they are not. Contrary to popular belief, our dwarven friends do not exist on a diet of rocks and dirt. I was recently invited to visit their wonderful stronghold, Dorn's Deep. In this architectural wonder, hidden away in one of the most beautiful forests in the north, I entered figuring to be covered in soot or from some filthy underground mine unbefitting a high elf of my stature. Much to my surprise, my eyes were instead treated as to amazing works of beauty and craftsmanship. Our dwarven friends proceeded to take me on a tour, pointing out each piece in thorough detail. I smiled, impressed that one of the lesser races had such talent in them to create such works. Of course they paled in comparison to what our elven artisans can do, but this was not the time to point out the flaws. Interesting. Alright, ancient lore on Corvalon Larathian. Larathian? As the lore goes, many great battles were fought between Corvalon and Gromsh. As Corvalon's blood flowed, it mingled with the tears Sehanine shed. And in this mixture of blood and tears, Corvalon's children, the Seldarine, were born. Corvalon embodies the highest values of that which is elvenkind. From the gentle aspects of art and poetry to the harsher aspects of war and magic, he is venerated by all the fair folk except that of the drow. Vigilant over his creations, it is told that Corvalon will wander the elven lands, observing his people and defending what is theirs. Shevaresh. Shevaresh, who embodies the hatred as the fair folk hold for the drow, is the elven god of vengeance and military crusades. He is venerated by the elves and half-elves who have suffered the loss of loved ones through violence, particularly those who burn with revenge against the drow, and by those who have sworn to destroy the Spider Queen and the other evil gods of the Dark Elves. Some elven theologians speculate that Shevaresh serves to gather in the bitterness and hatred that have riven the elven race since the Crown Wars, thus keeping the contagious evil of the Spider Queen from spreading to the elven population at large. Sehanine Moonbow is the elven goddess of the moon, or, more specifically, the full moon. She governs divination, omens, and subtle magics, and protects against madness. She watches over the dreams of the elves, keeping them from harm while in reverie and sending omens to protect them from future dangers. Sehanine watches over the passage of the elven spirits from the world, and she is protectress of the dead. Alternately called the wife and daughter of Corvalon, Sehanine is the mightiest of the female powers in the elven pantheon. Identified with the mystic power of the moon, Sehanine's tears are said to have mingled with Corvalon's blood and given life to the elven race. Okay. Stationed atop Shevaresh Tower are the proud hippogriffs of the Seldarine's Hand. Along with their riders, these mounts serve primarily as scouts, but are sometimes used for missions requiring the utmost of speed. Both rider and mount are trained rigorously to work as a team. Upon hatching, hippogriffs are domesticated to be... Okay, I've seen this, haven't I? Yep. Lord of the Blade Singers. An elite group of elven fighter mages, the Blade Singers are dedicated to the defense of the elven nation, and many of them journey back to Faerun to help defend those elves who stayed behind or have yet to join the retreat. Blade Singers are terrifying weapons experts and spellcasters. On Evermeet, they are organized into small warrior lodges, each specializing in a different weapon. They are even more dedicated to the ancient ways and styles of dress than other silver elves. They often tattoo themselves with old runes and symbols, and their armor and weapons are all of great antiquity and beautiful craftsmanship. Okay, so, a ton of reading, but... Oh yeah, I need to deal with Athlon. Let's... Here, you guys take some of these. You hand back the important bit. And we carry on our way.
I'm ready.
Yeah, shut up.
Good to me.
Okay, so I've got an idea now. Actually, real quick.
I'll get right on it.
Hole in the wall. Well, see, floor.
I'll get right
Thought
on
it looked
it.
familiar somehow. If only there was something else. Just trying to think. How many
good to me.
pieces are there? I think I have an idea as to where I might find what I'm looking for. Whoever that got for the gardener.
I'll get right on it.
Just need to scour the area a little bit. I think it has something to do with that place of worship.
I trust you.
But I'm not sure. I think it's worth finding out, though. Well, worth a look, I'd say. I mean, what else am I gonna do? My only concern is that I may end up needing to go into one of the other towers. Although, I have a feeling that they might open up after I spend a bit of time dealing with Larrel's problems. Although I'm not sure. Doesn't seem to be anything interesting here. Wonder if you have anything to say. Okay, so you're looking for some holy water.
What can I do for you?
As well. Huh. Wait a minute. Huh. So this garden has been taken care of. The problem is that I'm not sure how to actually get what I need from it. Or what I assume I need from it. For all I know, I could be barking up the wrong tree. Oh, there's more over there, maybe. Does that perhaps hold what I'm looking for? I can't remember if I went up there. Probably did, given the circumstances. Okay, yes, I definitely remember going up here.
Yes, I'm certainly.
Did I go up there?
Certainly.
Maybe? Pretty sure I did if I went up one of them, then I would have known to look at another. All the same.
I'll get right on it.
Oh yeah, I was going through here again. Okay, so everyone stay here. Athlon, you can go looking around. Oh? Now I'm curious. It would appear I was not thorough. It would appear I was not at all thorough. What exactly is this? Ring of Sanctuary. Cast the pre-spell Sanctuary. Not sure what that does. Oh yeah, Belton's Burning Blood. Let's have you learn that. As much fun as the Confusion spell is. What else is there? Don't remember that either. Apparently I did. Okay, that I'm pretty sure I remember going after. Okay, now... how do I want to handle things? Okay, so this is a pre-spell. Let's throw it in here, just in case I may want it later. So... what exactly do I want to worry about? The problem is I'm not entirely sure where to go from here. Because I know I've definitely got more... there are definitely... ooh, what's that? That looks important. Not as important, perhaps, but... and our potion bags are full. Okay, so it's a cure disease potion. Useful. I have a feeling this is going to be useful. I want to rest to make sure I identify it. Meanwhile, though, what else do I want to worry about? More room by doing that. I'll need to think a little bit more as to what my next move should be, but...
I'll get right on it.
I don't know, I don't want to look things up, but I do want to progress. And this is the one game where I wouldn't mind looking stuff up as much. Let's see. Maybe? Well, I'm obviously not going to get the answers directly from the people.
I trust you.
Because that obviously hasn't worked. But... I might be able to get something another way.
Certainly. Sounds good to me.
Ooh, crossbow. That looks cool. It's probably just a crossbow plus 1, but still, crossbow! So, anyway, according to the internet, there's one down here, which is something I never would have figured out on my own. The question is, do I already have it? Apparently I don't. Okay. I would have never known to look there. Jeez, I would have expected it all to just remain localized in a different part. Okay, so that's 3 of the 4. So where's the last one? So I've gotten the one from Kaylessa.
I'll get right on
I've
it.
gotten the one from the... Actually, I'm trying to remember which tower is which. That's the problem. And they'd be...
Ow, that hurt.
Really?
Hmm?
Someone deal with them.
Something wrong?
Please stay there.
What do you need to give me a watch this? Yeah,
I
certainly.
can't believe I'm looking at this.
I'm here. I'm ready. We'll see about that.
Give me a moment.
Yes, I am off.
You just tell me. Okay.
I shall do my best.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me. What can I do for you? Okay. I trust you. More work to be done. Okay. We'll see about that. Okay. I trust you.
Well, I found some ice arrows, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. There are a couple of places that we can look. Solanor Tower level 3. The question is, am I even on Solanor's tower? That's the problem, I don't know this well enough. I'm pretty sure it's... Actually, wait, no.
Okay.
If this is Kaylessa's, then I'm in Shevarash. Although this is technically level 3 of whatever tower we're in. I don't know.
Get right on it.
I know that there's one on a crate and one on a table. The question is, which one did I pick up? It's been a little too long. I can't remember.
Certainly. Go ahead. We'll see about that.
I don't even see any crates in here. Okay, this obviously ain't
Yeah,
it.
okay. I trust you.
Where the heck
I'll
are
get
we
right
going?
on it.
Freaking finally! God, that took
Certainly.
way too long. What other things are on these tables? Oh, that's heavy. Here, hand these off to her. Light crossbow of speed. Ooh. Much faster. Wow, nice. Might have to consider that. Oh, that's always fun. Okay, so you take these. Guess you'll take the books then, since she's the spell carrier. I'll have to see later whether those are any good on my own time. But I believe that means I've got all of the pieces I need. That's the hope anyway. What exactly is this? Ice Lance. Ooh. Magical Lance. Automatic. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That is nice. That is nice. That is nice. I'm gonna keep that out. Didn't I get another one? Although with the flame strikes, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Either way, that is nice. What else do you have? Oh yeah, more stuff. Feh. More books. Why did I take all of them? I mean, it could have been a useful hint if the game had actually been smart.
You just tell me.
Or
I'll
thought
get
out.
Right on it.
I know I shouldn't be casting shade at this game at this point, but come on. The fact that I felt the
Okay.
need to look that up in the first
I
place.
trust you.
Now, well, we've got the pieces we need. Let's just move on.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so you've got both the pieces, so we should be good there. Also, someone should be able to look at... Never mind. Can we? No. Fine, just carry them for now.
What can I do? I'll get right on it.
I found this piece in one of the war rooms. It may be able to help you. Let me see. I removed this piece from an undead shadow within the hand. It looks like it's part of that machine. Ooh, nice. Let's see what's changed. Okay, so it looks like everything's moving around now. Cool. Also, let's take care of Twig. Why did I name her that? Because I could. So... Ooh, level 6 spells. What do you know? Animal summoning. Useful. Conjure fire Conjure fire elemental? Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Let's see, what else is there? Fire. Oh, I don't think I've ever gotten a druid this far. Oh, I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And just a flat-out heal. So... Yay, fire! Oh, 1612. Holy mother of what? Entropy shield. That is useful. Then whirlwind. Oh boy. That sounds like it could be fun.
We'll see about that.
Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? You have my eternal gratitude for helping me fix her. May Coralon guide you.
Greetings, adventurers. Pardon me while I gather my thoughts. Who are you, and what has just come to pass?
Let's see. We are adventurers who have come to the Severed Hand to seek your knowledge and power. In doing so, we learned of the curse bestowed here, and your sanity lost centuries ago. We restored you to some of your former self, and beseech you for aid.
Indeed you have, noble adventurers. It must have taken great courage and strength to make it as far as you did, let alone restore some balance to my thoughts. I am eternally in your debt. Surely you did not come to the hand of the Seldarine on a whim. Tell me what it is you seek.
I seek knowledge that can only be divined through the Heartstone.
Very well. As legend states, the Heartstone gem is an ancient artifact from a time long forgotten. Its most notable owners were the Druids of Kuldahar before one within their circle stole the gem. It was thought forever lost, until now. The Heartstone gem contains powerful scrying abilities that can divine the affairs of people throughout the realms. There are only a few within the land who know how to release its powers. I am one of them. With that said, what is it you seek to learn from the Heartstone gem?
We seek to learn source of the evil that troubles the North.
Then you will have what you seek. Hand me the Heartstone gem.
Here you are.
Freed from the shackles of his tormented mind, the cursed elven lord was at last able to assist the heroes in their quest. Handing over the Heartstone gem, the party stood back and watched Larrel begin his divination. With the artifact raised before him, clutched tightly in his skeletal hands, the undead sorcerer peered intently into the gem as he whispered a series of strange chants and incantations. A spark of light briefly flashed within the gem, as if a ray of sunlight had caught upon its surface. And suddenly, reflected within the mirrored facets of the stone, there appeared an image of a statue. The statue was clearly a monument of sorts, depicting an elf and a dwarf sitting side by side on a dual throne.
Dorn's Deep? What can... It's obviously has something to do with the hand and Dorn's Deep, I imagine.
Even if Labelus's curse had taken my eyesight, I would still recognize that hole. What you have seen is Dorn's Deep, den of the betrayers. In here is where the wretched dwarves hollowed out their home. Be warned if your journey takes you there. If any of the dwarves remain, expect no quarter, for they will give none. Believe none of their lies, as they will all lead to treachery.
So that journal that I found was your daughter. Okay, that clarifies things a bit.
If you do decide to venture forth to that dwarven vestige of evil, then I will mark its location on your map. Also, I have the power to take you there if you wish.
One other thing before we depart. We came upon this diary belonging to your daughter.
Beloved daughter. I see you are thorough in your search of the hand. The last entries describe her resolve to find a way to reforge the union with those accursed dwarves. I never saw her again.
You never saw her again? What became of her?
Fools! Can you not discern it with your own mind? Those dwarves committed the worst atrocity, knowing its impact on me. They murdered my daughter. For that, I will never forgive them. For the punishment I suffered for my arrogance and pride, Labelus be damned if he thinks I will forgive them for what they did. I would stay in this cursed form, never to see Arvindor, if it meant I could make the dwarves pay for their crime. Leave now! I will not speak of this anymore.
Well then, sir. Okay, so...
You have returned.
I wish to know more of the events that came to pass here in the hand.
You wish to learn what came to pass within the hand of the Seldarine. Very well. There is much to tell. Shall I start with the time of prosperity, the betrayal, or our darkest hour?
I would hear of the time of prosperity.
In light of the greater threat of the Orcish and Goblin hordes of the north, we elves allied ourselves with the dwarves. The alliance was a desperate one, but it was either that or fall to the dark hordes.
Continue.
As both races prospered from our mutual cooperation, we furthered our bonds by creating powerful artifacts and weapons. Delicate dwarven craftsmanship, combined with ancient elven magic, yielded items of great power and unsurpassed beauty. With the unity of our two races wielding the magical benefits of our labor, the hordes were easily kept in check. Our cooperation continued, and we prospered in harmony for many decades. Until the betrayal.
Tell us of the betrayal.
You will need to be patient, as this is a bitter subject for me. A great debate ensued with our dwarven allies regarding the magic items created by our union. It seems the greed inherent in all dwarves could not be contained. They wanted to begin selling our magic items to the other settlements in the north. Preposterous, I told them, to allow others access to these artifacts, all for the sake of profit. I was appalled, but not surprised. Dwarves cannot resist their selfish nature for long.
I'm starting to see why they might have wanted to betray you.
My people and I were adamant that the humans were not to have any access to any magical artifacts. After many months of debate, the dwarves conceded, and we thought the issue done.
Keyword being thought, isn't it?
Then, a day came that marked the fate of both races. Our forces encountered what we thought another typical group of the orc and goblin hordes. What should have been an easy battle turned out to be a hard-fought victory. For they were using artifacts and weapons created by the Alliance.
The question is, where did they get them?
Furious, we questioned the dwarves about this. No elf would ever give our greatest treasures to a hated enemy. The dwarves, of course, denied our accusations. In honor of our alliance through the decades, we extended our trust further and tried to come to some solution. We were fools to believe we could coexist with these rock-eaters. Any and all discussions just turned into open argument and further accusations. Did the dwarves think we'd be stupid enough to assume that the artifacts just magically appeared in the Horde's camps? As to be expected, open conflict broke out. The decades of friendship and prosperity ended that day. The Alliance was no more. On that day, the elves of the Hand of the Seldarine were alone against the dwarves and the goblinoid hordes.
That's always fun.
You wish to learn what came to pass within the... You have returned.
If the astrolabe has been restored, why do you still remain?
As simple as that question is, I do not have an answer. Perhaps there are other elves here that need my help to return to Arvindor. Maybe there is something else I need to resolve in order to complete my punishment.
I hope you find peace, Larrel. So, where do I want to go next? I kind of want to double back to Kuldahar, just so that I can dump off the books and other items I've acquired. But, I don't know. I think that probably would be the best idea. And it would give me a chance to take some time off screen and then go through everything, especially since it's getting kind of late for me.
You have returned.
I trust you.
And we're here.
I'll get right on it.
Okay, so, I guess I'll leave it at that for now. I hope everything works out okay. Real quick, though, can I look at the world map? Dorn's Deep. There's the Severed Hand. Alright, still can't access East Haven and whatnot, but... okay. Slowly filling things out. Hopefully this will continue to be interesting, but thus far I have been enjoying this. It's just a matter of trying to make sure to not spend too... well, I don't know. I've been slowly staggering this out over the course of months. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to be released onto the channel. All I know is that I do want to finish this up. I'm just still debating as to all the logistics. But either way, I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying it. Although I didn't have to like the fact that I still had to look stuff up. But you know, so's be it. Who knows? Maybe I'll find something that is being looked for by someone else, and maybe I'll find a way to help bring peace to the rest of the elves there. Although I have a feeling that that's going to be involved somehow, I'm just not entirely sure how that'll end up. Alright then, enough of me talking. There's enough background noise for you to deal with anyway. Oh boy. And of course I hear a door close just as soon as I stop talking. Ah well, so be it. Thanks for watching anyway. See you all later.